Why did I have to go to the community school? That school is hell on earth. I hate everything about that school. I hate the students, I hate the teachers, I hate the SNAs. SNAs is a special needs assistant. I'd 0 and 1 friends in that school. Well, I would have known people to talk to. And there was me in a classroom on my own with a teacher, SNA, and there were no students in my class, and they only let me stay in school for 2 hours from 9 to 11. And then they kept sending me home early. And my teacher, Linda McAvoy, kept giving out to me. And I 0 and 1 friends. 0 and 1 friends. I should have went to a special school. I should have went to a good special school. That school, community school, didn't suit me at all. I've no friends or family in the community school. I hate the community school. It's a nightmare, and they only let me stay in school for 2 hours, and there were no students in my class. And I hated it. It was a nightmare, and it was the biggest school. There was 16,000 students in the school, and I hated it. And I hated the students. They were all horrible people. So I didn't want to do my leaving cert, so I left during 5th year. And they only ever let me stay in school for 2 hours, and I had to stay in school for only 2 hours for about 5 years. I went to school for 5 years, and during the whole 5 years, they only let me stay in school for 2 hours, from 9 to 11, into 9 and out at 11. And it was just me and a teacher in the class and an SNA. An SNA is a special needs assistant, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was a horrible time. I hated it, and I used to miss loads of school. I was absent. I was isolated from all the other students. I was isolated. I was lonely. I was sad, and I hated that school. And then I decided not to go back to school during 5th year, which was good. And when I didn't go back to school during 5th year, I felt a whole lot better. It was like a weight lifted off my chest. Weight lifted off my shoulders. I felt so much better not in school anymore. I felt much better not being in school. They completely tortured me in the community school. They used to only teach me geography and maths. I hate the community school. I had 0 and 1 friends. And I only have one friend now called Martina, but I only met her when I left the community school. So I'm glad I left the community school, because if I didn't leave early, I wouldn't have met Martina in Arklow in the National Learning Network. I did not deserve to go to that community school. It was so lonely and so isolated. I wasn't like all the other students. I wasn't in from 9 to 4 like the other students. Didn't go uptown for lunch like the other students. Didn't stay all day. Didn't have a locker. Why couldn't I go to a special school? That would have suited me better. Anything's better than that stupid community school. That community school is hell on earth. I hate that school. It's a bad school, and I hate everything about it.